In this session, we are going to see one of the normal forms called Gray-Beck normal form or GNF. What does the Gray-Beck normal form says? Every context-free language L without epsilon can be generated by a grammar for which every production is of the form A produces small a alpha, meaning a variable produces a terminal followed by a string of variables or terminals. So, according to Gray-Beck normal form, all the production should be of the form capital A produces small a alpha, where small a is a terminal and alpha be the grammar symbol, any grammar symbol. In order to perform this, apply this Gray-Beck normal form, we have to follow certain steps. So, before applying the Gray-Beck normal form, we have to check the grammar is free from useless productions, unit production or null productions. So, after eliminating all those things, we can apply the Gray-Beck normal form. So, we have to check the production. Step 1 is we have to check the productions which is of the form AI produces AJ gamma. So, all the variables has to be represented in this suffix format AI, AJ or AK like this. So, we have to check AI produces AJ gamma where J should be greater than I. If it is not so, we have to modify the production. So, how to modify the production is, that is step 2. Suppose we have the production AK produces AJ gamma where J is less than K. J has to be greater than this K. If it is less than K means we have to substitute AJ with its production. So, we have to replace here AJ with its productions. Suppose AJ produces AK or AL, then we have to replace that AJ's place by its equivalent production AK and AL. So, AK produces AK gamma or AL gamma. We have to modify AJ by its equivalent production AK produces AK gamma or AL gamma. Once we replace these kind of things, we may achieve a set of productions which is of the form AI produces AJ gamma where J is equal to I. In order to make J should be greater than I, we will be keep on modifying the production. At some place we will be achieving this condition AI produces AJ gamma where J is equal to I. In that situation, we have to introduce a new variable Bi where Bi produces gamma or Bi produces gamma Bi. By eliminating the production AI produces AJ gamma, we have to eliminate the production AI produces AJ gamma or AI produces AI gamma by an equivalent production by introducing a new variable Bi where Bi produces gamma or Bi produces gamma Bi. After this, we have to check one more thing for AI. Suppose along with the AI produces AI gamma, we may have some productions like AI produces beta. Suppose we may also have AI produces beta 1, beta 2, etc. So, during that case, where beta should not begin with AI, that is the case. If beta does not begin with AI, those are all considered as AI produces beta 1, beta 2, etc. So, for those production, for each production which is of the form AI produces beta, we have to introduce AI produces beta and AI produces beta Bi. So, these are the steps for converting any context-free grammar to Gray-Beck normal form. So Gray-Buck normal form is telling a variable produces a terminal followed by any grammar symbol. So after simplifying all the things, we have the set of productions either in A produces AJ gamma format, or A produces small a gamma format, or B produces gamma format. In all kinds of production, we have to make sure that all the production should be of the form A produces or A produces small a alpha. That is the Gray-Buck normal form. First letter has to be a terminal followed by a string of terminals or variables. Okay, with this, we will solve a problem. The problem is convert the following grammar to GNF. A1 produces A2 A3, or A2 produces A3 A1 or B. A3 produces A1 A2 or A. This kind of production can also be represented as S produces AB, or A produces BS or B. B produces SA or A. Both the productions are similar, but the thing is, whenever we are applying for Gray-Buck normal form, we have to change all the variables. Change all the variables in this format of subscripting. Change all the variables as in AI format. So here S is replaced by A1, and capital A is replaced by A2, and capital B by A3. So S produces AB is replaced by A1 produces A2 A3. So here comes capital A. A2 produces A3 A1 or B. B produces SA. So which has to be A3 produces A1 A2 or A. So after performing this conversion, we can apply for the GNF format. So we have to check all the productions. Consider the first production as equation number 1, second as equation number 3, and third as equation number 3. First equation number 1, second 2, and third one as 3. So after naming all the things, we have to check the suffix of subscript of the I and j. Regarding the first equation, here j value is 2, which is greater than 1, so we can leave that. And we have to check the second equation. Here also j value is greater than I, so we can leave that. Check the third equation. Here j is less than I. Here j is 1 and I is 3. So we have to convert this into that form where j has to be greater than I or equal to I. So for that, we have to substitute A1 by A1's production. So we have A3 produces A1 A2 or A, that is the third equation. So what we have to do is, we have to convert that. That is, this part has to be changed by substitute A1 with the equation 1. It is A1's production. So this equation can be changed as A3 produces, instead of A1 we have to replace it with A1's production, that is A2 A3, and as usual we have to substitute that A2, and then A3 produces small a, we have another production that has to come over here. So what we did here is, we are just substituting A1 by its production. A1 produces A2 A3. Okay, now we have to check again whether j is greater than I. Here also j is not greater than I. So again we have to substitute A2 with equation 2. A2 with the equation 2. So we have the equation A3 produces A2 A3 A2A. Here we have to replace this A2 by its production as A3 produces. A2 has two productions. First one A3A1, and these things have to come over here as such. A3 has another production, A2 has another production as A2 produces B. So instead of A2, here we have to replace small b. Again this A3, A2 has to come over, and then A3 is another production, that is small a, so that has to come over here. Here what we have done is, instead of A2, we have replaced A2 by its production A3, A1 or B. Okay, instead of A2, we are substituting A3, A1 and B. And one more equation we have, A3 produces small a, that will come here. So here see, now we can check how about the productions of A3. So see the productions of A3. Now I have the first letter of A3's production as small letter, that is terminal, and here also we have terminal. So these two productions are in Greibach normal form. Check the first production, A3 produces A3. Okay, so suppose the productions are of this form, A produces A gamma. What we have to do? We have to introduce a new variable. According to theorem, we have to introduce a new variable bi. Introduce a new variable bi. I here is 3, so b3. So this is j and this is I. Suppose we have the production A produces Aj gamma, and this part we will consider as beta 1 and this part as beta 2. So what we have to do first? We have to introduce the variable b3, where b3 produces gamma. Gamma in this equation, in this A3 equation, we have gamma as A1, A3, A2. And we have to generate one more equation. B3 produces gamma B3, that is A1, A3, A2, B3. Okay, here what we have done is, we have converted the equation of the form AI produces AI gamma. So I and j are equal. Since I and j are equal, we have to introduce a new variable bi, that is b3 here. So b3 in this along with the j, AI produces AI, we have gamma. So this part is gamma. So we have to introduce here with a new variable bi produces gamma and gamma bi. Next step, what we have to do? We have to convert the equations of the form A3 produces beta 1, A3 produces beta 2. So what about the equations for A3? So we have the equation A3 produces B, A3, A2. This is beta 1, and we have another equation A3 produces small a. So this is called, this is our beta 1 and this is our beta 2, which is, it should not start with A3. So since it is not starting with the A3, we have to convert this equation as A3 produces B, A3, A2 that is beta 1, and another equation beta 1 B3. For A3 produces beta 2, we should have A3 produces beta 2, that is small a, and another equation we should have A3 produces AB3. Okay, so this is the resultant equations of A3 which is in GNF. So this equation is in GNF format. So now we have solved for A3. Next we have to substitute A3's equation in equation 2 and then substitute A2's equation in equation 1. So what about the equations of A2? For A2 we have A2 produces A3A1 or B. So for this we have to convert this position now. So we know the equations of A3. We have four equations. A3 produces B, A3, A2. A3 produces B, A3, A2, B3. A3 produces small a. A3 produces A, B2. So we have to use these equations for this equation 2. So instead of A3, here we have to replace as A2 produces first form, which is B, A3, A2. So instead of A3 alone, we have to replace and keep the other symbols as such, B, A3, A2, A1. And for second equation, B, A3, A2, B3, this A1 has to come over here. And third equation of A3, A1. And fourth equation of A3, A, B3, A1. And one more equation for A2, that is A2 produces B. So it has to come over here, A2 produces B. So these are all the equations for GNF format of A2. So now we have got 5 equations for A2. So now we have achieved the GNF format for A2 also. We have to substitute this A2's equation in equation 1, which is A1 produces A2, A3. So instead of A2, we have to substitute with the A2's equation. Here in GNF, we have to check only the first letter, that is, in the right hand side, we have to check only the first symbol. So now I can substitute A2 with A2's production. So A1 produces B, A3, A2, B, A3, A2, A1, A3, and second equation B, A3, A2, B3, A1, A3. A1 produces A1, A3, and A, B3, A1, A3. and one more production for A2, which is A2 produces small b. So we have B A3. So what I am doing here is replace A2 by the productions of A2. These are the equations of A2. So here we are replacing for A2. Now all the productions are in GNF format. So this is the result for the productions of A1. So now we have identified the GNF format for A1, A2, A3. And then finally I have to convert the productions of, I have to check the productions of B3. So for B3 I have two productions. B3 as B3 produces A1, A3, A2, and the B3 produces A1, A3, A2, B3. So here also I have the first variable as A1, but we have already solved the productions of A1 in GNF form. So here for B3 also we have to replace all the set of productions of A1 with A1's production. So for B3 I can have two sets of productions as B3 produces. So what are all the A1's production I have to replace. B A3 A2 B3 A1 A3 A3 A2. That is, this part we have to keep it as such. Next B A3 A2 A1 A3 A3 A2 B A3 A2 B3 A1 A3 A3 B3. Then B A3 A2 A1 A3 A3 A2 B3. So like this you have to check and write. So almost we have around since we are having 5 productions for A1, we may have 10 productions for B3. So you can check on yourself. So B3 produces, so I will write everything, you can check later. So like this you have to write all the productions. You have to replace A1 by A1's production. This I have written earlier. A1, A3, A3, A2, B3, then B, A3, A2, A3, A3, A2, B3. That's all. So, in order to convert the set of productions into a GNF, we should apply all the rules we have explained in the theorem. So, we have to check always that J should be greater than I. If it is not so, then we have to convert with AI with AJ with its productions. So like so, here we are substituting the values. Once I am getting as AI produces AI gamma, we have to introduce a new variable BA, that is B3 here. And then for the other productions of AI, that is AI produces beta 1 and AI produces beta 2, we have to introduce two new productions as AI produces beta 1 and AI produces beta B3. Like so, AI produces beta 2 and AI produces beta B3. Likewise, we have to substitute for A3 in A2's production and then A2 in